Okay, this is 8:05 and we would like to start now. So, good evening once again. We thank God for the gift of life and the privilege to attend this virtual meeting. So, the agenda of our meeting today is basically on four different things. And first of all, the agenda is on the weekly reflection discussion and also the monthly knowledge showcase discussion. Then we have the ongoing NIDA competition application process and the hackathon competition discussion. So these are the agenda of our meeting this evening. So can you hear me clearly, please?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's
Yes,
good.
sir, we can hear you.
Yes, sir, we can hear you.
Okay, that's good. So I would like to start with our first agenda of the meeting. So while the meeting is ongoing, I will advise that each and every one of us to mute our mic so that we won't be having echo during the meeting. And at the end of the meeting or at the end of my presentation, I will be opening the floor for question and answer. So that is how we are going to do the meeting. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. So the first agenda is weekly reflection discussion. So I would like to share my screen. I would like to share my screen with you. So please hold on. Let me share my screen. Okay, can you see my screen? Hello, can
Yes,
Yes,
you
sir.
sir,
see?
you can see.
Okay,
Yes,
okay, you can see my screen,
Yes,
right?
sir.
All right.
yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes, it's clear, sir.
okay, thank you. So as I said, the first agenda is weekly reflection. So let us take a look at one entry of or one advert of a weekly reflection. Okay, can you see what is displaying?
Yes, sir, but 2 minutes so that we can see it clearly.
Yeah, sir, we can.
Okay, you
Yes,
can
sir.
use your two fingers to zoom in and zoom out, please, on your screen. You can use your two fingers to zoom in and zoom out.
Okay, sir.
Yes. So is that clear?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. It's clear.
Okay. So let us continue.
I think you can. It's better to present what you can present before. If you say you can, if you say you can ask question, are you seeing my screen and so on, it will be a crowd in the meeting. Just
Okay.
continue to your presentation. That's
Okay. Thank you for this point. So I will just continue with the presentation without asking. And if you cannot hear my voice or at any point in time, if the network ceases, just call my attention. So the weekly reflection is a kind of reflection that is here to motivate fellows. It is just a kind of motivation to award fellows that are actually participating in the program. So the weekly reflection is supposed to come each week or at the end of every week. So each and every weekly reflection have its own aim and objectives. So we have different weekly reflection processes. And the first one I have here is to find a problem in your ALC, that's your community. ALC or community that can be addressed using your week 1 learning. So after reviewing your week 1 learning, find a problem in your ALC, that is your applied learning content, and your community that can be addressed using what you've learned in your week 1. So now they said make social media post on any social media platform about your solution. So this is a very simple one. You are just supposed to like look at your ALC. What is it that you see? What is it that you can be able to address, or is there any problem? After finding out that problem, okay, what is the solution you want to propose to that problem? It is not just limited to your ALC, but you can also extend it to your community. What is it in your community that can be what is the problem in your community that can be solved using your week 1 learning? So after finding the problem, then you provide the solution. After providing the solution, you are supposed to make an entry, and the entry is using hashtagging. They said you are supposed to use hashtagging, that's my3mtt, hash my3mtt, then you use hash 3mtt weekly reflection. These are the two hashtaggings, and they have submission deadline. So if you follow the instruction and you find a solution in your ALC or community and provide a solution towards it by following this tagging on social media handles like Facebook and X, that's formerly known as Twitter, then the panel will review it. After carefully reviewing it, they will award you with 10 gigabyte data. So I also have another weekly reflection I would like to show you as another example. So this is another weekly reflection, and this one focus on make a shout out to co-fellows who has helped you or inspired you, and tag the person on social media posts. Okay, this one is a very simple one. You are just supposed to make a shout out to a co-fellow. Maybe it's a fellow that helped you out in something. Just tag that particular fellow. After tagging that fellow, then you use the hashtagging as usual. The my3mtt and the my3mtt weekly reflection. These two hashtagging using the social media handles we have out there. So this is how to make entries for weekly reflection. And where will you get this information? Because it's very good to know where to get this information. After this meeting, I will be dropping the link to follow this 3MT official handle on WhatsApp. Not only on WhatsApp, you can also follow them on Twitter or their official page on Facebook. So these are the pages whereby anything new or any new update, they can just drop it at any moment. Is that clear? Sorry, I'm used to like confirming something from my students. So let me just continue. But I hope
Yes,
you can hear my voice.
yes, sir, we can hear you.
Okay, it's all right.
Yes, we
Quite
can
clear,
hear you,
sir.
sir.
Okay, so let me move to the second agenda of our meeting, and the second agenda is about the monthly knowledge showcase discussion. Monthly knowledge showcase discussion. So the monthly knowledge discussion is discussion. It's a kind of knowledge showcase that is done by fellows, selected fellows. And what are you showcasing? You are trying to showcase what you've learned so far, and trying to look at it's just similar to the weekly reflection, but now in an advanced way. Because in weekly reflection you don't have anything like video, but in monthly knowledge showcase you have video to showcase. Now the monthly knowledge showcase have a specific time frame. At the end of every month, you will have a monthly knowledge showcase adverts. And it depends on what they want you to do, but it is just similar and related. They may ask you to maybe to just look for a problem in your community and address it with what you've learned so far. And the difference between the weekly reflection and knowledge showcase is that in knowledge showcase you have a video, you will have the opportunity to do. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I can hear
Okay,
you.
I lost connection, that's why, but I'm
Quite
back.
clear, sir.
Okay, okay. All right. So the difference between the monthly knowledge showcase and the weekly reflection is that in monthly knowledge showcase you have the opportunity to use video and present, but the video is just a very limited time, maybe in a 3 minutes video or just a 2 minutes video, and it is advisable that you stick to the time frame of the video, because in most cases what usually fails many fellow, or what makes some entries invalid, is because of lack of sticking to the information or instruction that is attached to the advert. In a situation whereby you are asked to do a 2 minutes video, then you exceeded with maybe 5 seconds, that entry may be disqualified. So it is good that you stick to the time frame of the video requested, because the panel will be reviewing so many entries, and as such, if you do not stick to the time frame, they may disqualify your entry. Okay, not only that, the hashtaggings, you are supposed to pay attention to the hashtaggings. If they say you are supposed to tag MTN Nigeria, you tag MTN Nigeria. If they say you are supposed to tag UNDP, tag NIDA, tag is it NCC? Yes, Nigerian Communication Commission. All the hashtaggings, just pay attention and tag them very well, because if you skip one, it may be the reason why your entry will not be valid. So this is how to go about it. And there is an attached link with the monthly knowledge showcase. In that link, if you click on that particular link, it will open. It's a Google form. So in that Google form, you will definitely be you will be asked to describe your solution. Some of the things that will be asked are describing your solution maybe in 50 words, the problem in 50 words, and how you come up with this particular idea of solving it in 50 words. So that is basically how you will describe, and going towards the end, you will be given an opportunity to upload that particular 2 minutes video they requested you to do. So that is just it about the weekly reflection. I would like to be very fast so that we cover up with our agenda of the day, then we have the flow to rub minds together, ask question, and that is how we close. So let me move to the next agenda of our meeting, which is the ongoing NIDA competition application. Yes, I hope you are aware of the ongoing NIDA application. It has been, I believe it has been sent to almost everybody's email. So the competition, let me navigate to where the competition menu is. Please let me share my screen to you again. Okay. I'm trying to share my screen. Sorry for the delay. Okay, can you see my screen now?
Yes.
All right, it's okay. So this is the ongoing competition, NIDA competition. So this competition is just about it's just about is to motivate tech enthusiasts. Now they said we are excited to share with you a transformative initiative, the Digital Nigerian Innovative Challenge 2024. Okay, now this challenge is organized by the National Information Development Agency, that's NIDA, through the Office of the Nigeria Digital Innovation, ONDI. And in this in this competition now, the goal of the competition is to develop interactive digital map that spotlight critical infrastructure, and these infrastructures may fall under healthcare, education, transportation, and more. So, and it should be in Nigeria, that's within the 36 state and the FCT, laying the foundation of sustainable development. Now, what you are supposed to, what you are expecting in this is that what is in for you here is the state level winners advance to the regional competition from September 11 to 25th September 2024. And after the regionals, 1 million naira regional prize will be given from October 2nd to October 11, 2024. After that, 5 million national grand prize will be given to the winner from October 14 to October 18, 2024. Now, important dates to note in this competition. From September 11 to September 25th, 2024, you are supposed to, that's the 37 teams advance to the regional stage. That's from each state. I believe we have 36 states, and Abuja, I think in Abuja they have two, they are supposed to select two, they give preference to Abuja in selecting two winners. So in each state they are going to select maybe one group, so making 36 plus 2 plus 2 in Abuja, total is 30. So after selecting that 37 people that will be advancing to the regional stage, then the regional level is from October 2nd to October 11, 2024. That's 6 teams will advance to the national to the nationals. After that, on the October 14 to 18, the winner will be announced. So the link is there. It has been sent to most of you in the email, and you can also, you are advised to watch a video tutorial. So let us come back to the goal of this particular competition. The goal is to develop interactive digital map that's the goal of this innovation is not about looking for any idea. This hackathon competition we are expecting ahead. So it's just about the spotlight critical infrastructure. Okay, what are these critical infrastructures? Now, if we take a look at healthcare now, we have critical infrastructures in healthcare. Now, the critical infrastructures in healthcare that may be mapped out are the hospitals. This is a clear example, like the hospitals. Now, the hospitals in the Nigerian system of healthcare, it is divided into 3 layers. We have the tertiary layer, the secondary layer, and the primary layer. At the tertiary layer, we have the teaching hospital. At the secondary layer, we have the state specialist hospitals. At the primary layer, we have the general hospitals and the primary health care. So now, if you are to go on healthcare now, you are supposed to map out these infrastructures. Mapping them out here is referring to giving out their specific location. That is mapping their specific location, giving out their areas where they are located. Not just where they are located, but the major concern is for you to be able to display the data in that particular infrastructure. Now let's take a look at the UMTH. Now, if you are to map out UMTH, you are supposed to know how many doctors are there in teaching hospital. What are their specialization? What are the services they offer in teaching hospital? And what are the services they don't offer in teaching hospital? That is how you will definitely map out TH, so that anybody that will be using this your innovation, by clicking on the hospital, it will display the data of the active data of those that are in the hospital, those that are the doctors in that hospital, and what they offer, the services they offer. Then coming down to the state specialist hospital, you're supposed to do the same thing. You know how many healthcare providers in that hospital, what are the services they offer, what are the services they don't offer. And by doing that, you will also do the same to this primary layer of the healthcare system. That's the general hospitals and the primary healthcares we have. That is if you are going for healthcare. But if you are going into education, for example, now you are supposed to maybe categorize. You know, in education we have two broad terms, two broad ways in education. Should I say two categories? That's, we have the higher institution and the O level. Now, if you are supposed to map out the higher institutions, you are supposed to start by the universities, followed by polytechnics, followed by monotechnics and college of education. These are the higher institutions we have. So let's take Meduguri as a case study now. Like Borno State, you're supposed to map out Unimed, you're supposed to map out Borno State University, and followed by Nigerian Army University, and any other university here present in Meduguri. Then you will go down to the level of polytechnics. You map out each and every polytechnics here in Meduguri. You map out each and every NCEs, that's colleges of education here in Meduguri. Now, coming to university, in University of Meduguri, you map it out in such a way that you display the data of how many faculties do we have in University of Meduguri. Okay, in under each faculty, how many courses do we have? And what are the courses they offer in this department? What are the courses they don't offer? So as to enable anybody that is looking for admission, wherever that person click on that particular mapping, he or she is supposed to know that, okay, so and so courses are being offered in this institution, but they don't offer so courses. So this is just a simple example of the mapping they are talking about. And in the transport, it is just applicable to works and transport, just the same way I explained the healthcare and education, so that we won't waste much time. In transport, you can explore ways of maybe locating, mapping out bus stop and union stations, that is work transport stations. You may decide to map it out if you are considering to put your entries in mapping in transport. So let me confirm, please. Is my voice clear?
Yes, sir. Loud and clear.
That's
Okay, thank you. So let's move to, this is just the example. This is just examples of this ongoing competition. This is what they expect. So let me move to the next agenda. As I said earlier, a time will be given where we will ask questions and rub minds. So now the last but not the least is the hackathon competition discussion. So the hackathon competition discussion is okay, now the hackathon competition discussion is a type of competition that is here to boost the innovative ideas in each and every fellow of this program. So it usually comes at the end of every cohort, and it will be open to each and every one. There is no limitation to application, but the instruction is you're supposed to form a group. First of all, you form a group, and the group you're supposed to form, it has instruction. In the group, you are not supposed to be more than 5, and you are not supposed to be less than 3. So the minimum of 3 and the maximum of 5. That is the law governing the group formation. So after forming group, you are supposed to discuss within yourself, what is it that you have in the community. Do you have anything in the community as a challenge that you want to provide solution to? Because they are usually after solution providers. If you can provide a solution to a problem in your community, then that is the exact ideas they need. Your innovation must not be an idea that an innovation that is existing. No, it may be an idea but let the idea be a very nice and clear one. Let the idea be the idea that is here to help the community. Let the idea be the idea that have the mission and goal of sustainability. So that is the idea they are after. Not as if uh, not putting so many entries and writing so many things. No, they are not after that one. If the idea is straightforward, is very nice, that is okay. So now the instruction is, after having that team, you've decided what to work on. Just like how the weekly, the monthly knowledge showcase is, there is a link that will be attached to the advert. So you click on that link. It's a Google form. It will open. Then you are going to fill it one after the other from your group, the title of your group, the title of your innovation, the background, and we have some spaces where you will be given the opportunity to summarize or to talk about your innovation in 200, in not less than 500 words. Yes, some are in 50 words, some are in 250 words, some you will talk about your innovation for like 500 words. And there is a space where each and every fellow will type in his or her fellow ID. So it is advisable that when selecting a team, you should select those that are selected in your own cohort. Don't go by selecting those that are not yet selected in 3MTT program, because by the time they are reviewing by the time they are reviewing those that are selected, and they find out that one of your member is not yet selected, but you've included him or her in your group, that may disqualify your group automatically. So it's good that you select those that are already in your cohort. As we are speaking now, we are looking forward to the hackathon challenge for cohort 2. So you select those that are selected in cohort 2 only. Now, the group selection is not limited to maybe your own learning track alone. Maybe you are in cybersecurity. Don't say, okay, I will just select my team members in cybersecurity only. No, you can go and select it in UI UX. You can select it in animation. You can select other fellows in maybe even data analysis and other learning tracks. But let them be in cohort 2. That is the instruction. Now, after putting their ID numbers, you are supposed to make a video. And in that video, you are supposed to explain the background of your innovation, how you start coming up with innovation, why you want to provide this particular solution to the problem, and each and every member of your group will introduce his or herself in the video. Just maybe 3 or 4 minutes video. That is the video you are supposed to make. So each and every group member will appear in the video explaining, just taking some part to just show what that person is contributing in the group. Yes, so the whole ideology behind this is for them to see that everybody in the group is participating or everybody is contributing, not as if somebody have the idea and that person will be the one to do the thing from the top to the bottom. No, everybody have to like contribute, and that is why they need to see everybody's face in the video. Now after the entry, the selection panel will review everything up there at Abuja, and they will definitely publish the result. So I'm finding some difficulties in sharing my screen, but I would like to share the screen with you so that you see. But maybe while we are doing the question and answer session, I will just be sharing my screen for you to be seeing them. So after that, after the review, they will announce the winner. So in every state, we have 36 states, and in every state, they will pick three. Okay, I lost connection. kaga abu da network din nan ba. Ka- kai. Oh, ne wannan